All right, so we got the Jazz and the Mavericks, and yeah, this is a game that I wanted to check out, so here we go.
These teams are on winning streaks. Utah is on a 9-game win streak. They've got the 3 longest winning streaks in the NBA this year. And for the 4th time this year, the Mavericks have won 4 straight and never gotten over the mountain to 5 straight.
Sheesh. So my high school team we have a play that we run to start out every game, and it works pretty much every time. Like, it doesn't matter who we play, we would score just about every time we ran it. And so it was literally to start the game. It was in the, like, as the ball was in the air and you're tipping for the ball, like, so the guy on one baseline would start running as soon as the ball was in the air, and the other guy on the other side of the court would start running as soon as we had possession of the ball. So we would have a guy next to usually the forward on the opposing team around the 3-point line area, maybe, if you know what I mean. And then we would just have that forward step right in front of that guy. Way to use your body right there from Luka. But we would just have our forward just step right in front of the guy on the other team, and then make that pass to the guy in the corner who's sprinting down the court. And we would literally score just about every time, just off that one play. Yeah, you can't have lazy turnovers like that. Good pass from Luka, unselfish play. Good take.
In those first 2 games this year between the Mavs and Jazz, Dallas led for a combined 19 seconds.
What do you do? He's 6'7". He's 6'7", you guys. And he just, dribble. Oh, I'm just going to shoot over you. Man, that's tough. That's a great read. Mike Conley made a great read. He saw that the defense tried extending out on him, but didn't get out there quick enough. Rudy Gobert is too big for the Mavs. I think, was Porzingis out in this game? Porzingis might have been out. The shot. He might have been out. Yeah, he was out. And Boban didn't play either. But that was just because the coach didn't put him in. Sorry, I think that's a Jet. That's tough. Oh, he missed? Good shot. Gotta know where the shooters are. Did you see Josh Richardson go like, what in the world? Tough. Good cut, good finish. Used his height to his advantage. Good shot. Alright, how many points did Rudy Gobert have? This is getting ridiculous. Alright, 14 points, 15 rebounds. That's crazy. Did I just see 4 for 21 from 3 and like 9 for 20? Tough. With the left? That's tough. Good pass, good shot.
Usual suspects can't get threes to drop for the Jazz. Luka taking it into a crowd in the paint. Lost ball, picks it back up. He won't get the and one, but he will get the deuce inside.
Good pass. Good read. So, where would you guys rank some of these players that run the pick and roll? Because when I think of guys that are really, really good at running the pick and roll, I think of guys like Chris Paul, um, Chris Paul, Steve Nash, Luka. Luka's got to be in there at this point. You guys got to let me know. That's tough. It's so tough to guard guys, even when you're switching, because they can shoot from every NBA player is shooting from so far out now. Look at that. Tim Hardaway Jr. That's crazy. Just shoots it in his face. Mike Conley is just too little to contest that. Too little to contest it. Step back. That was good defense. That was a good contest. But, ooh, good Euro. Good Euro. Those Euro steps in transition, if you can master the Euro step, you can score so much from it. And believe me when I tell you that, because in practice, when I'm in transition and I get to a certain spot but there's a defender on me, I just Euro step. There's nothing that they can do about it. As long as you have the proper footwork on the Euro step, ooh, that's tough. As long as you have the proper footwork on the Euro step, you are going to you can get wherever you want, really. All game. Rudy Gobert, I've said this so many times, but he's just so valuable to the Jazz. Like the screens that he's setting for the Jazz. The guy guarding the ball is getting wiped out every single time he's setting a screen. And you see Dorian Finney-Smith passed up on what could have been a layup because Gobert is a 7'1" big man who will just swat that thing to Mars. So Mike Conley got wiped out on the screen. My goodness. Good shot. That's what the Mavericks got to do. They got to force Gobert to come guard them out on the perimeter, because that's going to open up lanes to drive. No longer having Gobert down low to block shots. And that's what it looks like they're doing right here. Looks like they're running a 5-out type pick and roll. And they're getting Gobert involved in the pick and roll, and they're trying to bring him out to guard them at the 3-point line, because that's just going to mean better floor spacing for the Mavs. That's what it looks like they're doing. Tough. Good move. Snatchback. That's his signature, and what do you do about that? What do you do? Euro step in transition? Good move. That's crazy. That's only their 12th loss of the season. The Jazz, although they lost this game, we all know I think they're still number one in the league, at least record-wise. They're 1 or 2. I just saw Royce O'Neal went 0 for 8 from 3. That's no bueno. But Yeah. And Donovan Mitchell went 0 for 8 as well. Okay. That's 16. That's 16 missed threes from two guys. The Jazz shot 12 for 44 from 3 on the game. That's 27%. But imagine if you take 16 of those missed threes away from just those two guys. That's me trying to do math. 12 for 28. 12 for 28. Bro, I literally have a calculator right here. This is amazing. 12 for 28. That's 42.8%. For about 43%. If they just either hit those shots or I guess didn't take them, but shooters shoot, so you live with it. And Jordan Clarkson also shot 2 for 9. The Jazz are a team that I talked about this before, but they shoot a lot of threes. That's just part of their offense, is just shooting a lot of threes. For the Mavericks, Nicolo Melli actually was 0 for 5 from 3. And Maxi Kleber 0 for 2, but we know that Maxi Kleber can hit shots. Just look at his percentages. But Luka, we're getting on to the good stuff now. Luka had 31 points, 9 rebounds, 8 assists. He just continues to prove why he is in the running for MVP this year. I mean, he's just been killing it on a nightly basis. And Jalen Brunson, I gotta mention him because he stepped up in this game and had 20 points. He's really solid. He just continues to get buckets, and he's a good playmaker as well. He makes some good passes, especially out of the pick and roll. And Josh Richardson was 5 for 5 from 3 and had 17 points, 5 rebounds. Dorian Finney-Smith had 23 points in this game, 6 rebounds. He had 5 threes, which is big. And yeah, the Jazz, Gobert, again, I mentioned he had 15 rebounds, 2 blocks, 14 points. Mike Conley had 28, and he hit 6 threes. And Jordan Clarkson, overall, he still had 16 points, although he didn't shoot the best from downtown, but everyone has off games. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought. Where would you guys have Luka in terms of guys that can run the pick and roll? And then where does he stand in your opinion in the MVP race? Because he's top 5 right now for sure. Let me know where you guys have him. Is he number 1 in your opinion? Let me know. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.